Hello everyone and welcome to my AAT Level 3 overview. So I have recently posted an AAT Level 2 overview, so I hope you've watched that. I will link it in the description if you have not. My name is Harvey, I am an AAT qualified accountant currently studying ACCA, and I thought I would share what I have done in AAT to give you an overview of the topics and some key parts to revise, as well as where this qualification can lead you in the future. So in AAT Level 3 there is 7 different subjects on the syllabus, and they will be taken in 5 different exams, and they are again split into financial accounting and management accounting, with advanced bookkeeping, final accounts prep, indirect tax being financial accounting, and management accounting costing being management accounting. You will also learn about ethics for accountants and spreadsheets for accounting using Excel. So if we go on to the qualification equivalent, AAT Level 3 is equivalent to A-level passes, and it allows you to go on to study AAT Level 4 and gives you a good understanding of finance. You can go on to ACCA or ACA or CIMA straight away if that's what you want to do, but if you do study AAT Level 4 then you will be exempt from the first year of each of them other qualifications. The grading is the same as in AAT Level 2, anything under 70% is a fail. Anything between 70 and 80% is a pass, anything between 80% and 90% is a merit, and anything over and including 90% is a distinction. So the first topic is advanced bookkeeping, where you will learn about the different principles of double entry bookkeeping, about the acquisition and disposal of non-current assets. You will learn about depreciation calculations and recording period end adjustments, as well as extending the trial balance. So this exam is computer based and will be fully marked by the computer, and that takes 2 hours to complete, and you should have your results back within about half an hour of completing the exam. Moving on to financial accounts preparation, you will learn about the different types of financial recording and reporting, explain the need for final accounts and the accounting and ethical principles. You'll learn about producing the financial statements, which are the statement of profit and loss and the statement of financial position, and you will learn about these for both sole traders and partnerships. You'll then learn about the differences between preparing accounts for a limited company, sole trader and partnership. This exam is again fully computer marked, so you should have your results back within about half an hour of completing the exam, and it is a 2-hour exam. Moving on to management accounting, costing. So this builds on your knowledge from elements of costing in AAT Level 2, and you will learn to understand the use of management accounting within an organisation, apportion costs according to organisational requirements, analyse and review deviations from the budget and reporting these to management, and also applying management accounting techniques to support decision making. You will learn about supporting decision making both short term and long term. Again, this is fully computer marked and is a 2-hour 30 minutes exam. Moving on, there's indirect tax. This is all to do with VAT, value added tax, and you will learn about VAT returns and submitting them, what happens if you do have any errors or omissions, and you will learn about VAT related information within the organisation. And this exam is fully computer marked again and is 1 hour 30 minutes, and the main things you have to learn are the different VAT rates, as they will be important in your calculations, and this would be 20% for standard, 5% reduced rate, 0% for zero rated and 0% for exempt supplies. Moving on to ethics for accountant, this builds on your knowledge from ethics in level 2, and you will learn to understand the need to act ethically, understanding the relevance to the accounting work, and recognise how to act ethically in an accounting role, and any action you can take in relation to unethical behaviour. And this could be what you can do to stop it in the first place, or how you can deal and report it if it happens. And this will be assessed as part of the synoptic exam. Spreadsheets is another subject which is also assessed as part of the synoptic exam. You will basically just learn about lots of different ways to use Excel, including pivot tables and pivot charts, as well as using different formulas, protecting sheets, and how to create tables and other charts and lots of other things to do with spreadsheets. Moving on to the advanced synoptic, you can read the different objectives if you want while I'm talking. So this will take 3 hours and is marked by both the human and the computer. So it does take about 5 to 6 weeks to get your results back. Now this will use your knowledge that you've learned all the way across AAT level 3, as well as doing the ethics and Excel as I previously talked about. So this is probably the longest and hardest exam of level 3, as you'll have to use the knowledge from all of your different subjects in order to do well. And if we're talking about where this qualification can take you in the future, it gives you a good understanding in finance and accounting, and you can go on to study AAT level 4 or get an entry job as shown below. You could become an accounts assistant, an accounts payable or receivable clerk, an assistant accountant, an audit trainee, a credit controller, a finance assistant, a finance officer, go into a payroll role, or you can become a bookkeeper or a tax assistant. Now personally, this is the point that I would go into a job, because with AAT level 4, once you have completed that, you do require to have a certain amount of work experience, so it is vital to get that when you start studying AAT level 4 and when you finished AAT level 3. I would recommend going into a trainee role that will support you through AAT level 4 and any other qualification that you would like to do in the future, such as ACCA, ACA or CIMA. So that's everything that I'm going to cover in this video. I will be doing another video on AAT level 4 and a quick overview of that, as well as doing a brief overview of ACCA as a whole. Now, thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.